Good morning, America. Eddie Marcus here. You know, I want to ask you another favor. I've shared with you the truth as spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for all people. And I've shared with you about why we're in the position that we're in and how to get out of it. And I've even asked you to start, I think I started 2 or 3 days ago to ask you if you had some extra change, if you could send it to me so I can do some move abouts. Right now I'm just basically using social media. But I need to get out before the public. But I don't have the access. I don't have the accessibility to do that. So if you could help me, I'd do it because I really want to do it. But what I want to say to you today is this. I want to reemphasize the message that I've been telling you for quite some time, that the world is hell, Hell. Now I know you've heard some great stories about hell, and you don't basically see it yourselves. But in various places of the world today, those same things that you have been told about are happening. And what it means, ladies and gentlemen, is this. You might not be experiencing those things today, but we are on the path that we will all experience those things. And it won't be God creating a hell for us. It will be us creating our own hell because we do have choice. And so my message today is to ask you to help me. I'm not going to say let us, because I don't know about the us, but I do know about me. So I say help me change not just America, but beginning with America. Change the earth where people live into heaven. If they can come out here and lie and cheat and steal and kill and deceive and try to take you and all of us to hell, why can't the rest of us take the opposite path, try to lead us back to heaven? Let's pull on back. Let's pull us back to heavenliness. We don't have to sit down and take this stuff as if we can't do anything. Yes, we have allowed them to master and take control over everything, but they really haven't taken control over everything. They've just taken control over our minds, over our will, and over our spirit. I'm asking you to wake up and claim it back. And I'm giving you reasons to claim it back. The reasons to claim it back is this. No human being owns anything on the face of the earth. Even those things they made, they don't own. Everything belongs to a power that we can't see, can't touch, can't feel. But what we can identify is the evidence of that power. And that power was made in all kinds of fashions. If we can take ourselves and make a choice and go to hell, we can make a choice to fix all of that. And fixing all of that means that we respect that power that we can't see as being the master. And not a man, I don't care what color he is. Not a woman, I don't care what color he is. Not an American or a human being, I don't care where he living at. There's one power, and that power is each of our God. And when we get out of line, it is because we start stepping on things that does not represent God. And it is the duty of those who are still representing God to lift up the way of God. Not trying to force somebody, not trying to put them in jail, not trying to beat them down, but lifting up the way that is proper and guide them through example. That's what I'm asking you to do. Let us, my friends, make sure that there's peace, there's prosperity, there's freedom, there's joy, and that our dreams come true, that our needs, our wants, and our desires are at our leisure, that we need want for nothing. Food, clothing, shelter, education, healthcare, transportation, anything that we can imagine that exists that we want to take part in, any of us. We don't have to, but if we want to, we can, because this is heaven. Nothing is stopping us but our own conscience. Nothing is stopping us but our own will. So I'm saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, you see how people came onto the scene a few years ago. I mean, this nations have always been crooked, but we haven't seen it in America. I mean, they did it in America in the earlier years, you know, but we missed that, some of us. But they're doing it now. They are lying. They are doing everything, all the stuff that we were taught that was evil. They are doing it, and they don't even care. They have said, we're going to champion evil because evil works for us. They are saying, even though they are not using the words, but by their actions, they are denying God by their actions. If you don't love, you don't know God. And if you say, well, I love white people because we white and I can't stand black people because they black, you don't know God. If you go and get a gun talking about some, let's go get the FBI because they did something we don't like, that's because you don't know God. We know you don't know God. If you get on the microphone, start calling somebody who told the truth while you lying and you trying to put them down, you do that because you don't know God. Wow. You do that because you don't know God. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I'm asking you, let us start talking about when you go to your church, your preacher start talking to you about some other stuff. Start asking him about peace and prosperity and freedom and joy on earth for all people. That all of us don't have to worry about any of those things. Tell him, instruct him to tell you how that can happen. Give you some ideas. What can you do to make this happen? That's your preacher about that kind of stuff. Don't let that preacher be there talking about he see witches in the audience. Hey, there are witches everywhere. Witches and demons sitting right down the pulpit. There's probably one holding the microphone saying that. That's probably why you can see him. But anyway, I don't want to go that route. What I want to say to all people before I go, and this, let me see, I got a few seconds. Let us make this world a place where, I don't care where you are, you can wake up in the morning time with a smile. You're not worried. You're not fearful. You're glad that you did wake up. And you know that the day is going to be a beautiful day. Because if you're doing nothing but exercising your gift that gives you your greatest joy, it's a participation in the process of doing all that heavenly stuff, creating it for all of us. And that joy. And then at the end of the day, wow, ooh, you might want to go out and dance. You might want to go out and celebrate parties, all kinds of stuff. Whatever you enjoy doing. I can't put no label on it because people enjoy doing different things. But you do it. And when you go to bed at night, you go to bed comfortable because you know if you die, you'll just go be in a dream and won't even wake up. You don't have to worry about cancer, MS, and all that other stuff that's killing people because we would have mastered it. Oh, we might not be able to move that fast by making that action right now because, hey, we stepped a long way from the truth. We got to make a lot of steps to get back up to that speed. But we get on and start doing it. We'll get there, promise you. And maybe your grandkids, my grandkids, will be able to be free from cancer, be free from MS, be free from the monkeypox, all that stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, just think about what I said. I know it's good and sweet. Come get on this good and sweet train because this is the love train. It's coming from my heart, coming from my spirit, and to me, I say it's coming from God. You can't beat it. I guarantee it. It's not a single one of you out there can beat it. I guarantee it. This is the real stuff. I'm loving it, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Let's get with it.